We are having a very moody day here in Langaban today, with being overcast, a lot cooler, a lot more autumn than it was in the weeks prior. Today I've got a house to show you here in the Langebaan Country Estate, and very special house. But before I get started, if I may ask if you could subscribe to our channel if you're not already a subscriber. It allows us the opportunity then to create the content that you find entertaining and educational. We'd really appreciate it. It goes a long way in supporting us. Great. So today the house I'm going to be showing you is inspired by the outdoors here in the West Coast. The finishes are all in a green, a sandstone, and there's a ton of light. So without further ado, let me show you around. In the front of the house you can see the landscape garden, which still needs to grow in, but it's going to look lovely with the natural flora that's here in the area. 2-car parking garage with a very large driveway, and then you have this covered entrance with the planters, also with indigenous plants. Walking up to the door, it's a large swinging door, and on your right you got your water closet for your guests when they come to visit. And then when you walk into the main house, just close the door behind me. You walk into the main house, you walk into the living area, which consists of the kitchen, the dining room area over there, and then you have the living area on the side where you can put your TV lounge. And thanks to these awesome vaulted ceilings, you can allow a lot more light in with those high, almost floor to ceiling windows. And then you have these barrel shaped pendant lights which run the full length of the living area, from the TV room all the way into the kitchen. And then this flows out into an entertainment area with a barbecue, or braai as we call it in South Africa, with space for wood to be packed underneath, both on the preparation desk and underneath the braai. Coming back into the kitchen, you'll notice that the finishes throughout this house have elements of green. So the backsplash in the kitchen is a hexagonal tile in a forest green. See, there's a little bit of emerald as well, and then the cupboards are jade green, and that very much carries over to your coffee station, which I'll show you quickly close up. So you'll see I'm adjusting the light quite often, and that's because there is quite a lot of light that comes in here, and it forces the camera to adjust the whole time to change and adapt. The counters are all made in a white quartz, and then you have the cupboards are made, or colored rather should I say, in a sand, brown and white finish. The appliances, you have a Bosch oven, and then you have a Grundig 5-burner hob. The drawers in this home, as in with the others that this developer has built, are all soft close, which is really nice. And then if you come through the back here, you have your scullery. And you can see you've got tons of space for appliances here, so you can put your washing machine, your dryer, and then your dishwasher over there. And then you have these sinks as well, with the built-in drip tray that has been cut into the granite. This is something quite nice that I like. It's also something new that's come into the new developments of homes. And this one also has the jade finished cupboards. So plenty of cupboard space and space for you to do your ironing. This door here leads into your garage, which also has the control panel for the solar heated geyser. Then if we walk through to this side, this area here that I'm looking directly at would be a great location for a dining room table. I'm sort of envisioning a round table where you can sit together with your friends and your family. If you look through that space, excuse me, you'll see that there are wooden ladders, or slats should I say rather, that create a bit of privacy between the living area and the office space, which I'm going to show you now. So the office space also covered or has the jade green cupboards and nice space for a home office. And I like this because it still allows the natural light through, but also creates a bit of privacy for you to do your work here in this corner. Now we're going to go through to one of the bedrooms. This is the secondary bedroom, not the primary. And you can see the sand and white cupboard features pull through all the rooms. You have this barn door for privacy in the bathroom, and here you have a very large oval backlit mirror with a teal tile finish in both behind the mirror and the shower. Let's give you a quick show here, which is very pretty. On camera it looks a lot more grey, but it is definitely a teal. Really love these LED mirrors, very cool. And then here you have a gold frame mirror at the vanity desk where you can get yourself ready. Then we're moving on into the main bedroom. Same finishes on the cupboards as I've mentioned previously. You have your vanity with a gold, circular gold finished or framed mirror in this case. And then you walk into this very large bathroom. The back wall is finished in a terrazzo tile that sits in front of this freestanding Livingstone luxury bath. And you have this floating vanity in front of a very large oval shaped light, or oval shaped mirror should I say rather, with LED lighting and a touch sensitive switch to switch on and off. And to your left you have this very large frameless shower. It fits like 4 people if you roll like that. And then you have this built-in towel rail and some more barn doors to create some privacy. This then also flows out to the garden. If you want to put out some garden furniture, this can be quite a nice space for the sunrises because they come over from this side here. So it creates quite a nice space to relax. And that concludes the viewing of this home here in Chardon Village. If you're interested in finding out more about this home, drop us a comment in the comment box below and hit subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. It goes a long way in supporting us to create the content that you find educational and entertaining. And then we'll see you at the next one. Cool, bye.